Welcome everybody to Mr. Entertainer. I'm your host Mike Aloia. So glad to be here. I got my dad with me, Mr. Dennis-Arnold,
the Godfather of web television.
Godfather of WebTV.
Right.
Dad, I'm so happy to see you here. It's 2018, man. We made it.
I know. Another year.
Ain't that amazing?
Yeah. I know you're glad to see me. I bought you dinner.
Yeah, it was really good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I love breaking bread with you.
You know, it's 2018. I mean, they're coming out with flying cars now. You know?
Really?
Yeah. You haven't seen that?
No.
Get your own personal drone?
No.
I need to get you one for Christmas.
Well, I understand that they're going to come out with driverless cars, but flying cars? That's what
it's a drone that actually holds somebody and boom, you can take off.
No kidding. There's a few people I'd like to take for a ride and give a heart attack to.
Well,
I have a short list.
Well, see, I know you're 74 now.
Yeah.
So what, they had like, you were born when they had like horses and stuff, right?
Right. That's not too far off the mark, seriously. When I used to go to my grandmother's house in Chicago on the Westside, I was born in 1943, okay? When I used to go there when I was a kid, I remember your grandmother taking me there, and we used to have to change buses on Pulaski Road and 16th Street, and there was a horse stable right there on the corner. They were still using horses and wagons going through the alleys, collecting stuff and selling stuff. Yeah, and that would have been 1949, 1950. See, horses were still being used in the 20s.
Yeah, I see that under Little Rascals.
So this was like 15, 20 years after, the cars really took over, but some of the people still had horses and wagons.
I know you've seen a lot.
I mean, I bought you off a gypsy wagon coming through the neighborhood. I never told you that?
Well, I always felt a little out of place.
I know.
Like a gypsy.
Yeah, right.
But, I used to, in fact, the movie The Wolf Man, I really liked the whole gypsy lady.
The original Wolf Man?
Yeah, the original Wolf Man.
All right, here's
I had a connection with the gypsy.
Who played, what was the name of the actress that played the gypsy woman in that original
I know that, but I just can't think of it right this second. What's her name?
I can picture the little skinny gypsy woman, the old woman, right?
Yeah, it was my great-grandmother, right?
Yeah, it was your great-grandmother. Her name was Maria Espensaya.
Really?
Yeah. Little movie trivia there.
That's awesome.
And Lon Chaney was the...
Lon Chaney Jr.
was the Wolf Man.
Lon Chaney Jr., his dad, Lon Chaney, was the man of 1,000 faces.
That's right. That's right.
In a big silent movie. And that inspired me a lot when I was a kid. In fact, I was born to do this, to produce television shows and be on film. I was doing it when I was a little kid with your 8mm movie camera.
Yes,
me and my friends were making movies. And
making war movies in the backyard.
That's right. And, God brought me here today into Hands and Feet Ministry. We've got this wonderful facility, and we're producing wonderful shows. I mean, the technology is just amazing to me, what we can do today.
Yeah.
From the time of the silent films to where we're at now.
No.
Unbelievable. And next is going to be holographic imagery coming.
Yeah?
Yeah.
On that one. Holographic imagery.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch a whole holographic image in your living room. You'll be able to walk through the people and stuff. Then you'll see a big face in the sky that says, I am Oz.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. Oh, well.
What do you think about the technology today and where we're headed and what you've seen as far as, your 74 years on this planet?
Just amazing. Amazing. I've seen, when I was born, it was before the atomic era. 2 years before the atomic bomb was exploded. The first one. The test in Alamogordo, New Mexico in 1945. So I've seen the dawn of the atomic age, and that changed everything right there. Because now they're using, not radiation, but the atomic fuel to fuel ships, submarines, even going
nuclear.
Nuclear power is what I'm trying to think of, that word, nuclear. And that's probably how they're going to launch men to the moon and Mars and beyond. Because the nuclear core can last forever. Yeah, as a fuel.
I tell you, you know, I thank God I'm here today, and I'm really grateful that, you know, you're in town and we can do this. You've got a lot of, now you've been in entertainment your whole life.
No,
Most of your life, half your life.
Yeah.
And doing comedy magic, and I remember when you had bought me my first magic case, and I was doing magic in school for kids.
Right.
And so you got me really involved in the entertainment business. And, you know, for us to be here today, to be able to do what we're doing and still be out there entertaining, I mean, it's a blessing. The whole world needs to be entertained.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I didn't start into magic until I was in my early or mid-30s, and I've done thousands of shows, literally thousands of shows since then. And I remember you had, well, as a kid, you were like attached to a jumping bean or something, because you were just hyper
all over
all
the
the
place.
time, you know. So I knew you had to have a creative outlet, and art was the first thing that you really started to explore. And then you went on to high school and got on stage and weren't afraid, didn't have stage fright.
Oh, I love doing plays.
And you were doing plays in high school. But somehow after high school you took a big detour.
Yeah, I went crazy. I went off the deep end.
You did.
I was in the whole wild sex, drugs, and rock and roll scene, man.
And you just came back to reality not too many years ago.
Well, I tell you, and it's been through the grace of God and Lord Jesus that I'm here today.
Well, if he could change you, my God, he could change anybody, because you were a real hard case. I tried for a long time to change you and guide you in the right direction.
Well, you did. You did. Those things stuck with me, especially when I was behind bars. You know,
Yeah.
thinking about those words Dad told me.
That's a hard lesson.
That's okay, though.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people have to go through things in life in order to understand how precious life truly is.
That's true, but as a parent, you never want your kids to feel the pain of learning the hard way. You want to alleviate that pain before it even starts. But it was like beating your head against a brick wall, you
Well, I
know.
wish you would have thought that before you used to whip my ass.
Today, that would be considered childish. So,
But that's okay.
I guess I'm a serial child abuser, I don't know.
Hey, you know what? I believe every kid that acts up and does out of control things needs their ass
I
whipped.
never believed in spare the rod and spoil the child. I believed in, you know, accountability, and you whack them when they need
Yes,
it.
yes, and there's consequences, young
There
man.
are consequences to your actions, but I think out of all the punishments, and there weren't a lot of them, I mean, I wasn't a tyrant, I don't think, but the one my kids used to hate the most, which one was that?
Put your nose up
Put your
against the
nose
wall.
on the wall, face the wall, and don't move
Don't
until I
move.
relieve you.
Oh my God!
They absolutely hated that.
Yeah, me and
They'd
my.
rather get whipped than have to put their nose on the wall.
That's okay. You live and learn, right? Growing
Is that
up.
why you got a flat nose today?
Yeah, I think so. But that's okay. That's okay. Man, this network has done amazing things, Dad, and it's really brought you and I together.
Absolutely.
I thank God for Bruce Shepard.
Yeah.
Thank God for Lulu Bennett being here tonight. We're going to be.
There's somewhere out there in our audience of thousands we have here in the studio tonight.
Yeah. Well, Lulu Bennett is our newest personality to our family, and we're
Great.
doing Getting in Tune with Lulu. And she's been in the music business and helps put on a lot of concerts and events. And,
Excellent.
you know, she's a really amazing girl, and she's going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be some sarcasm, seriousness, interviews, different things about life. You know, Lulu, if you got a problem, go ask Lulu.
Uh-huh.
All right, she'll solve it for you. She'll tell you how it is.
Or set you straight.
Set you straight, that's right. You better get in tune. So I'm looking forward to that new show. And we've got a lot of great shows that we're producing. We've got one we're working on behind the scenes called Free from the Inside, a jailhouse ministry. Robert's Angels Speak is going to be a grief counseling show that we're working on. And, you know, we've got Servants of Christ with James Gandy. We've got Richard Norton with RMS Inspiration and Sales, which we're going to be expanding that show.
I've seen him. He's really, really excellent at what he does. You got a good team, Mike, and that's real important because you got to have good people that have faith and believe in what you're doing to make it a success, and you're giving them the opportunity to have that platform where they can express themselves.
The technology's there now.
Technology's there, but
and we're harnessing that, and we're harnessing a way to let people, like you said, let their dreams happen. Let them be able to create their own presence in the world to bring others in.
See, if you look at network television today, it is so down in the dumps, and it gets so political so quick. And who wants to hear that stuff? They turn everything into a political message. Look at your quote award shows in Hollywood. It's one big. I can't use the word on TV because it's a family show, but it all turns political, and I resent that. I think that we need to have some good entertainment.
Well, absolutely. You know, we tried the political thing with our network, with Stirring the Pot, and it did nothing but bring out the worst in everybody. It was a great show, don't get me wrong, but boy, you guys were at each other's throats.
Well, that was only because it was during the debates before the presidential election.
Well, you know, I don't want to go back there yet.
We try that. So, you know, we've still got that archive, folks, if you ever want to see Stirring the Pot and have a few laughs.
Yeah.
Take a look. Go to the network and take a look at it.
Pretty good stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, now you've got a completely different format that they're not doing on network television.
No, we're more into...
They're giving the everyday person a chance to express their beliefs, their whatever they're...
Plus, we're also trying to harness in on, you know, God's Word.
Right.
And positivity and inspiration.
It all blends
and
together.
Uplifting.
Yeah, it all blends together.
We don't want to...
And you keep it family friendly.
We don't want any drama.
Yeah.
If you want drama, go to the movie theater.
You know, I walked in recently, and my wife was watching a show on TV during the daytime. I thought she was watching a porn movie. It was one of these soap opera things, you know. Everybody's jumping into everybody's beds at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, come on. You know, TV is so corrupt.
And those are the days of our lives.
Yeah, right. Drama, you know, talk about drama. You want to slip
I don't
your
want to
wrist
talk about
after
you.
You know, you watch 30 minutes a day.
Well, I tell you what,
Commit suicide
you
or something.
and Brian T. Shirley.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Brian, man.
Yeah.
He's one of the best, most wonderful guys out there with BTS on the road.
Yeah.
Most hard-working guy. Got the thing going on with NSAN Film Festival, which was a really good success. But you and him have got the Comedy Magic Improv Extravaganza. They've got a sold-out show, right?
Yeah, actually, this will be our 5th sold-out show at the Country Club up in Waleska, Georgia, Lake Arrowhead.
That's awesome.
Which is coming up February 10th. And in addition to that, we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 other shows in the days prior to that show. So we're going to have a total of 4 shows in 3 days.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And Brian just got an acting job. He lives up in Charleston, South Carolina, and he's going to be playing a historical figure. You ever hear of Senator Strom Thurmond?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
He's been selected to play that role.
Really?
Yeah, in a short film.
Congratulations, Brian.
Yeah, he just told me about that recently.
We got our buddy Will Roberts. That he actually got me. Will Roberts is an actor. He does rodeo. He does a radio show. Will Roberts is a great guy. He actually got me started on writing my column, Walk the Turtle.
Great column.
He's now in a major Netflix series, which I want to say, congratulations, Will. You know, you're doing awesome, and he is a fantastic actor. I'll tell you what.
They're filming a Netflix series up by my house for the second. It was picked up for the 2nd year, and Jason Bateman is the lead actor in that.
I think Frankie Holbrook's son is involved with that as an extra.
Right. Yeah.
There's a shout out for Frankie Holbrook out there in Atlanta with Shining Light Ministries, which she's going to be coming here in the next couple weeks.
Good. Great
and
lady.
We've got a big concert coming up March 31st with Sisters of Hope, which is a sober house living facility. They help women get off the streets, get off drugs, get a job, get their lives back together, along with the Hands and Feet Foundation. They're feeding the homeless, getting drug addicts to rehabilitation, getting veterans, homeless veterans into housing. We just got 3 homeless veterans into housing. they're taking care of their rent, and their expenses up to a year, I believe.
Wow.
This organization that's placing homeless veterans. So there's lives that are changing here, and that's the vision that we have, to have sanctuaries in every community nationally. All these real rough neighborhoods where these people are strung out, lost, need a place to go, get some food, get some prayer and love and compassion. There's kids dying out there on the streets, and we need to come together as communities to help one another, and that's our mission. We're on a mission for God, not just to unite the hearts of the world together, but to bring people to the light of Jesus Christ. And I humble myself to that, because I never thought I'd be doing what we're doing a million years, a few years back.
Me either. It's been an amazing journey. I just wanted to mention that this facility here accepts donations. Like, I brought 2 bags of clothing today, and anybody can come in and pick out any clothing they might need, especially because we're in Florida.
Yeah.
It's about 35 degrees here tonight, so it's very cold for Florida.
It'll be freezing. I know James gives away a lot of blankets and clothes and coats and jackets, and gives them hot meals daily as well as the Word. So,
you made a really interesting comment on his television show. I watched it recently, and he said the reason...
Servants of Christ.
Yeah. He said the reason he started this particular ministry is he was going to church, but churches, they'd have their service, and after that, nothing happened. And by that he meant they weren't going out to the community and really helping people that needed help. It was a service for working people. It was kind of a feel-good thing for an hour, and then see you next week, take a collection, and that's the end of it. But a ministry is much more than that. And James, the guy that started this particular Hands and Feet Foundation, has really stepped up to the plate, him and his wife. And these churches can take lessons from James and his wife.
Absolutely.
About what a ministry is supposed to be about.
And that's what this is. This model and concept needs to be taken nationwide.
Yeah.
Because, with volunteers, people are helping each other, things are happening. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in to our Season 2, Episode 1 of Mr. Entertainer. This is my dad, Dennis-Aloia. If you want to be part of our network, give us a call at 904-229-8150. Hit me on email, ahradiolllc@hotmail.com. And check out our website, AmericanHeartsRadio.com. Become a sponsor if you want to donate your time, volunteer to the Hands and Feet Foundation, and be part of something wonderful. We'd be glad to hear from you.
And we could also get you your own TV show, possibly.
That's right.
Check that out.
I love you, Dad.
Love you too, son. Great work.
That's right.
All right. Be sure to tune in next time.
Oh, we got.
Hi, Rich Norton here with Retriever Merchant Solutions. Retriever Merchant Solutions is an independent sales office for Vantiv credit card processing. If you're a small business and you're tired of paying high credit card processing fees with a lot of garbage fees and you're getting terrible service, time to call us. We're a direct processor. We're going to give you better rates, better service, and you'll be happy you're with us. Call 904-434-4635. Just ask for Rich Norton. I'll be blessed and happy to help you.
Hey everybody, Johnny Van Zandt here from Skinnerd. Hey, I want you to donate to the Hands and Feet Westside. Westside's the best side. There you go. It's where I was born at. Anyway, hey, listen, they're feeding homeless vets, homeless people, helping people recover. They're a good organization. Don't forget, donate to the Hands and Feet Westside. God bless.
Rock and roll, bro. Please donate to the Hands and Feet Foundation Westside today. This ministry is a 501c3 non-for-profit organization. They feed people everyday hot meals. They give away clothes and food, and they also offer a sanctuary and prayer. Donate to the Hands and Feet Foundation on the west side, Jacksonville, Florida, right there on 103rd Street. God bless you. Tell them American Hearts Radio sent you. We're on a mission for God.
Please visit Hands and Feet Westside, www.facebook.com/handsandfeet.org, or give them a call at 904 904-465-5083. 904-465-5083.
You're watching American Hearts Radio and Web TV. Adios.
Rock and roll.